American food is a delightful fusion of flavors and techniques passed down and over time has evolved into unique and delicious meals. It takes simple ingredients and it turns into something special. So if you're a foodie like me and don't like spending all day in the kitchen, but want great food, fast, simple, and tasty, then join me as we dish it up.
Coming up in the Bahamas tonight, the weekend edition, an iconic resort reopens its doors. Crime fight plans revealed. A shark expert speaks. In sports, BJ shines in homecoming. The Bahamas tonight, the weekend edition starts now. Pleasant good evening. I'm Desmond Saunders, and welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. Thanks for joining us. The historic British Colonial Hilton Hotel reopening its doors tomorrow. A special ceremony taking place to celebrate this milestone Monday morning. The hotel closed temporarily in early 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. It reopened December 15th, 2020, but closed again February 15th, 2022 due to continued low bookings during the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. The renovated $100 million iconic hotel employing 300 Bahamians. There are 300 refurbished rooms with new landscaping, lobby, 2 swimming pools, and meeting space. Deputy Prime Minister, the Honorable Chester Cooper, says the resort will add greatly to the local tourism product.
The British Colonial, let me get it right, is going to be a magnificent new addition to downtown Nassau. I have had the occasion of doing a preliminary tour several weeks ago, and even then they weren't completed, but it was fantastic. The lobby areas, the Bullion Bar at the back that we used to know and Jay Mitchell used to do happy hour is coming back. I hope that it will be as exciting as before. The water features in the back has been really fantastic. 18,000 square feet of meeting space and almost 300 rooms, but most significantly, more than 300 Bahamians employed.
With a strong economic rebound and with over 8 million tourist arrivals recorded so far this year, the country's tourism minister says his ministry continues to reinvigorate the local tourism product.
We are working with several international carriers. We are working in very exciting emerging markets from the Middle East to Latin America and South America. We are in constant dialogue with many existing and new carriers to expand service to the Bahamas. We are working importantly with the large major airlines that we have had as partners for many years, American, Delta and United, JetBlue and others, to cause there to be new routes and new seat capacity. We are at the moment working on a strategy in 2024 to convert more of our cruise arrivals to actual stopover arrivals. And it's important that we continue to improve the overall visit experience. We are working to do just that. We're advancing new niches. We're launching new programs in sustainable tourism so that the world understands that it's beyond sun, sand, and sea, but we have a rich heritage.
With a renewed commitment to arrest criminal activity in the country, Commissioner of Police Clayton Fernandez says his organization's priority for the new year remains a seizure of illegal weapons off the streets. Over 8,000 firearms and ammunition have been confiscated so far this year.
Continue to be a challenge with the firearms that continue to come in, and we know that the majority of the weapons used in the commission of our serious crime is coming in from the States. We continue to work with our partners, our U.S. partners, in trying to clog that. If you look at I just came from the commissioners' conference right here in Florida with all of our partners and commissioners within the region. Same challenges across the board.
Campus safety and enhanced policing on school campuses will also be given a renewed focus for 2024. Assistant Commissioner of Police with responsibility for training and school policing, Dr. Shazwell Hanna, says after a series of violent incidents on educational facilities during the last school year, his unit is hoping to bring about significant changes.
One of the trends as it relates to school policing is we've noticed this past semester we have incidents where parents come on school campuses getting into altercations with students and members of faculty and administration. And so what we're going to be focusing on this upcoming semester is to strengthen campus safety and security in that regard. We have already conducted investigations on some of the incidents, and where persons are found, where we have found parents who have been committing crimes against children, coming on campus, creating mischief, we are going to take action against them, place them before the courts.
The police commissioner says the Royal Bahamas Police Force is now retooling its efforts in the crime fight with the aim of creating a safe and crime-free Bahamas. While the manhunt continues for a suspect believed to be responsible for a shooting in Fox Hill Saturday night, police say the armed masked male opened fire on a male victim while he opened his door at his home on Romer Street. The victim sustained a gunshot wound to his upper torso and was transported to hospital. Investigations continue. Police need your help in locating a missing female who was last seen December 9th, 2023. Frederica Bethel's last known address was number 2 Shackleton Lane. The Grand Bahama native stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, of slim build and light brown complexion. Anyone with information is asked to call 911 or the National Crime Prevention Office at 302-8430. Still to come in the weekend edition, inclement weather dampens the Royal Bahamas Police Force Beat Retreat event. Details of that and more after the break.
This Christmas is on BTC.
All you have to do is sign up, top up, pay up, or watch and win with us.
Sign up for one of our $64.99 or higher postpaid plans or one of our broadband bundles.
And get a chance to drive into 2024 with a brand new Kia Sonet. Pay your bill in full and you can be a winner with our Christmas crab bag.
Activate a $15 prepaid combo and get your chance to win Visa gift cards, travel and gas vouchers, and so much more.
Watch our Hallmark movie of the week for a chance to win a prepaid Visa gift card. Make BTC your choice this Christmas
With over $100,000 in prizes.
All you have to do is sign up, top up, pay up, or watch and win with BTC. Visit any BTC location today. Terms and conditions apply.
Well, carpets, bed sheets, and bath mats, there's a place I know. For shower curtains, comforters, and window curtains, only one place to go. Fixing your home or automotive, there's no fuss. We put a smile on your face, come and shop with us. For all you need and more, shop at AID for Christmas.
For hurricane season, we got impact windows and doors. For protection, just come to our store. Plus we got tiles to pretty up your walls and your floors. We'll help you brighten up for that big bad storm. Porcelain tiles, blank tiles, mosaic tiles, a variety of styles. These 14s get right, they gotta be rough. That's why we got the best deals in the whole Bahamas. Hey, hey.
with Christmas, but everything is here to bring a smile upon your face. That's what the season brings now. See, Christmas time is the time for your family and friends. Come and shop with us and find everything that you need. Deck out your homes with all we have in store, bringing joy and so much more. And shop Smarty, and shop Smart, and shop Smart. Oh, everything is here and shop Smart, and shop Smart, and shop Smart. Oh, everything is here.
This portion of the news is brought to you by folk called Smart Pass, the smart way to pay at the pump.
Well, thank you so much for staying with us. The controversial practice of shark culling, a topic of discussion in the public sphere. This following a year filled with shark encounters, our Antoinette Smith spoke with a local shark expert who explains why this practice could be harmful and what the public really should know about sharks.
As most Hollywood blockbuster films would tell, an encounter with one of these creatures is a horror. But according to local shark diver and underwater photographer Andre Musgrove, this couldn't be further from the truth.
That most of the information, if not all, especially how they depict it in Jaws and shark horror movies, is not true.
His comments come amid intense public debate on sharks. The death of an American woman from a shark bite on December 4th, sparking intense conversation on social media. In comments, some call for a lift on the shark ban, others for a season to hunt and kill.
Most persons think that going out and killing sharks and trying to reduce their numbers will affect having less incidences negative or seeing sharks, which it may in the very long run, but by the time you realize that, you would have done so much damage to the marine ecosystem that it'll be very difficult for that to bounce back.
Sharks, no matter the kind, have been a protected species in the Bahamas since 2011. A law many would believe has led the species to grow in inordinate numbers, though there are no studies to support this claim. But Musgrove says key for water lovers to know is when you're heading into the ocean, you're heading into a wild domain.
You need to be aware of what's the etiquette in that area like.
And here's how.
If necessary, if you're an avid swimmer, make sure I have somebody watching you. Don't swim in the ocean at sunset or sunrise. Those are prime hours for sharks to go hunting. Splashing and panicking in the water or anything that resembles a dying fish or a dying marine animal in the water would reduce your chances of tracking a shark.
Musgrove says the discourse about sharks mainly lies with misinformation.
In order for us to overcome this fear of sharks, this fear of the ocean, this fear of not being able to swim or go in water too deep to stand, you need to educate yourselves on the animal and on the ocean. Go with experienced people who you trust. Look for resources for information that you can learn more about shark behavior.
According to the Florida Museum, the annual global average of shark-related deaths are 6 per year. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Antoinette Smith.
Our Antoinette Smith on the story tonight. Well, due to adverse weather conditions, Royal Bahamas Police Force beat retreat originally planned for today, Sunday, December 17th, 2023 at 4 p.m. has been postponed to Wednesday, December 20th at 4 p.m. Downtown Rawson Square. The Royal Bahamas Police Force apologizes for any inconvenience caused. Well, they've been a pillar of strength for the less fortunate, providing hundreds of meals over the last decade to those who need it most. That's the folks over at the Bahamas Feeding Network, looking to partner with a few generous donors heading into 2024, while the organization was performing the mammoth task of providing more than 100,000 hot meals a month during the height of the pandemic. Bahamas Feeding Network Executive Assistant Nicolette Archer says since then, donations have slowed.
We're really looking for some donors out there. We really want to get 80 companies or businesses or individuals to give us $1,000 every month so that we can at least get back to where we were last year of providing our 100+ ministries with parcels every month. This year we had to alternate and do them every other month.
Archer also explaining the level of need in Bahamian communities.
When people started to go back to work, even though they were then working, you know what happened? They needed to pay their rent. They needed to catch up on the bills that were held off for a while. So they were doing that, and they still needed the food. So we found that the pandemic decreased our numbers a little bit, but not a whole lot.
A local talk show host hoping to enhance the level of customer service in the country with our brand new YouTube series. Jacqueline Fernando-Moxie believes customer service excellence is vital for the success of any business.
We're not just talking. We really want to see customer service change in the Bahamas. And so we even have, we want to see where all of the institutions, like all of the businesses, we want them to be on board. We want them to recognize that there are employees, there are lots of employees who really don't care about their jobs and really not giving the service that we ought to get. Because after all, we are paying for this service. We deserve it. It is actually a circle where we help each other, and it should be different.
The drums are heating up and the countdown continues for the 2023 Boxing Day Junkanoo Parade on Bay with just 8 days away. The order of entry for the A category: Genesis Junkanoo Organization, Prodigal Sons, Defending Champs, One Family Organization, Music Makers, the Volley Boys, Saxon's Junkanoo Group, and the Roots Junkanoo Group. Zeta's television network will provide live coverage of the Boxing Day Parade.
In case you missed the news or want to stay ahead, subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on X, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook.
Normally, when you look at a piece of land like this covered in limestone, you don't automatically connect farming, or think farming for that matter. And we've met a man here in Mastic Point in North Andros who is doing just that. I'm Leah Cooper, and this is Good to Grow.
Good to grow. Keeping you in the know. Keeping you in the know. Cause if it's good enough to eat, then it's good to grow. It's good enough to eat, then it's good to grow.
Nestled in the settlement of Mastic Point in North Andros is Aaron's Garden, a farm that native Ken Gator built close to his home and named after his daughter. He spoke with us on the benefits of actually growing crops on limestone.
You know, with limestone, you would always get better drainage in case of flooding. The limestone would soak up water, rain, flooding. And you know, when an area stay moist so long, that could cause root rot and other stuff like that.
He says when he first decided to plant on the land, some members of the community didn't believe he could.
When I first decided to plant fruit trees, others, they say they laugh at me because there was no soil. Okay? I had to rip and dig in order to plant trees. Now, the farming that I does very well, like watermelon, sweet potato, tomatoes, this land is not, okay, the type to grow. So saying that we have this type of land here, I utilize it, man, look here, this could go trees. So I just decided to grow soursop because it started out so small. It started with me potting small trees to sell. And I went from there.
Gator planted over 100 soursop plants back in 2019, and today he has a fully stocked orchard all built on limestone, where he not only sells the fruit itself, but also the pulp, which is shipped across the country. Gator says what sets him apart particularly is that he can sell this fruit year-round.
I could get summer, I could get fall, and I could get winter fruit. Why? Because I have them on a feeding program. Others might grow soursop, and if they don't have it on a feeding program, they will not have the yield I have, and they will not have the all year round fruiting. So when they don't have soursop, I will have it. And when they have soursop, I will have it also. So
Keeping you in the know with Good to Grow, I'm Leah Cooper.
In the yellow elder garden, Allie and her cousins listened to Grammy share tales. The 70s so sweet, with themed costumes and dancing feet. Then came the brass, reaching new heights. A symphony of Bahamian nights. The 2000s, the yellow elder, a symbol of pride. Grammy's legacy in view as Allie dances in her yellow elder costume. We are alive.
Gratitude for our achievements of 2023. We invite you to celebrate the holidays with us at Lighthouse Point Grand Ukiah. Not only do we have the perfect venues for holiday parties of all sizes, our Oceanside Oasis takes you from the ordinary to the extraordinary. Join us at our newly restored Prop Club Beach Bar and Grill, December 23rd from 8 p.m. for Christmas karaoke, fun, cocktails, and food. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Portobello's is serving full-on buffets with live music and action stations. Noon to 4 p.m. New Year's Eve. Join us again at Portobello for brunch and dinner featuring live entertainment and action station. And the party of the year is happening at Prop Club Beach Bar and Grill with live music, DJ, party favors, food and drink specials, giveaways, and much more. Yes, the magic has returned to Freeport at Lighthouse Point Grand Ukiah.
This is ZNS Total Sports. ZNS Total Sports brought to you by Sans Beer, who reminds you to recycle your beer bottles for cash in Nassau, Grand Bahama, and now Abaco and Eleuthera.
Welcome to your Sunday Sports, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports. It was a star-studded affair at the Kendall G. Lyles Gymnasium last night as Bahamian High School basketball phenom VJ Edgecombe suiting up for his last of two games here on home soil in the second annual Hoop Fest in Paradise Basketball Showcase. And speaking of stars, NBA legend Carmelo Anthony in the house to watch VJ and his son Kyan take on Riviera Prep out of Florida. To the highlights, Long Island Lutheran would get out early and often. The star of the show, though, certainly did not disappoint. VJ would put on a standout performance for the hometown crowd, whether it be on the break showcasing his athleticism or from behind the arc. Edgecombe would pour in a game-high 25 points to lead Long Island Lutheran to an 83-50 win. We caught up with him after the game.
Great performance, great team performance. We came out slow, but getting our legs back and everything. So it was a long flight down here, but overall performance was to just come down here and win. To be honest, show out for the family, show out for the fans, everyone in the Bahamas supporting.
Edgecombe also speaking about the support.
It means a lot to me, I'm gonna be honest. Having everyone in my corner, being the first one from my island to go this far and stuff. Their support system is great. To be honest, they every step behind me. So yeah.
With his star beginning to rise on and off the court, Edgecombe, one of the most heavily sought-after American high school recruits, VJ would speak about adjusting to this newfound fame.
Blessing. I try to stay humble and everything. Fame. Everyone. We got plenty of people with fame, so I just try to do stuff that separates me from others. Do the little stuff on the court. Just be a great person. Everything. So yeah.
Another edition of the Atlantis Crown Gymnastics event wrapped up earlier today. Organizers are promising that things are not slowing down anytime soon, though, with more editions expected to come in 2024.
We've been asked to bring in some other disciplines such as acro as well. So we're exploring that opportunity. We'll sort of wait and see. I think that number-wise, we are going to see another increase in numbers. So we're super excited about that. We may have to expand into the grand ballroom as well.
That's a look at your sports on this Sunday. A check on weather when we return.
ZNS Total Sports brought to you by Sans Beer, who reminds you to recycle your beer bottles for cash in Nassau, Grand Bahama, and now Abaco and Eleuthera.
This is ZNS Total Sports.
It's a different kind of Christmas, but everything is here to bring a smile upon your face. That's what the season brings now. See, Christmas time is the time for your family and friends. Come and shop with us and find everything that you need. Deck out your homes with all we have in store, bringing joy and so much more. And shop smarty, and shop smart. Shop Smart. Oh, everything is here at Shop Smart. At Shop Smart. At Shop Smart. Oh, everything is here.
Jingle all the way around the world with Shell this Christmas. Win $30,000 in prizes when you spend $20 in fuel at any Shell location now through January 5th. Enter now to win 2 round-trip tickets to the Miami Dolphins and Buffalo Bills game or see the world with a $5,000 travel voucher. Weekly winners will be selected to win thousands of dollars in free fuel, grocery, and many more fabulous prizes. Fuel up and get your receipt for a chance to win with Shell now through January 5th, 2024.
First we plan, then we innovate, then we build. At Bahamas Striping Group of Companies, we are committed to quality, to safety, and to service. We know that the road you take is just as important as your final destination. At Bahamas Striping Group of Companies, it is our job to make sure the road and the ride are as smooth as possible. From striping roads to building them, we are the right choice, the trusted choice, the only choice to help you build your tomorrow.
That's Junkanoo, and that means that the Boxing Day and New Year's Day Junkanoo parades are right around the corner. Don't get left behind. Make sure to book your ads in the live ZNS broadcast of the Junkanoo parades, the most professional coverage of our national art form. Call the ZNS sales office today at 502-3800. Ask for the special Junkanoo advertising package and be a part of Junkanoo on the ZNS TV network. It's getting closer and closer.
Time now for a check on tonight's weather forecast. Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean joins us. Basil, I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
Absolutely. After several days of heavy winds and lots of rain around the islands, well, we're starting to see the skies open up this afternoon. We're now under partly cloudy skies with a temperature of 76 degrees. Relative humidity is still quite rich, though, at 89%. The winds out of the south at 20 miles per hour. The barometric pressure of 1,005.5 millibars. That is 29.69 inches. And your temperatures around the Farming Islands, we're picking up some 78s in Marsh, Abaco, Green Tulkey, which is also in Abaco, and Freeport, Grand Bahama, Berry Island, 77. Allenstown, Bimini at 78 degrees, 77 in Harper Island. Roxanne, Eleuthera, 79, 78 in Fresh Creek, Central Andros, in Kemps Bay, 77. Black Point, Exuma also reported 77 degrees, picking up 79 over there in Otterstown, Cat Island. 79s again in San Salvador and Rumkey. Georgetown, Exuma, 79 degrees as well. 81s in Ragged Island, Clarencetown, Long Island, Crooked Island, Betsy Bay, Maguana, and Acklands. Matthew, Tynanagua, 82, and the Turks and Caicos Islands at 81 degrees. And your boating forecast for tonight in the northwest and central islands, you're going to have a south to southwest component, about 15 to 20 knots. The wave fights 4 to 7 feet over the ocean. So caution flags are now in place for your boaters. High tide will take place at 11:31 tonight. For the southeast Bahamas, southeast winds 12 to 18 knots, wave heights 3 to 6 feet, also maintaining that caution flag for the southeast Bahamas tonight. And then tomorrow, Monday, in the northwest and central parts of the country, westerly winds at 10 to 15 knots, so we will see those winds decreasing, those wave heights reducing 2 to 4 feet. High tide, 11:54 in the morning with the low tide at 6:26 in the afternoon. Now for the southeast Bahamas on Monday, southwesterly winds at 10 to 15 knots and the wave heights 2 to 4 feet. And we take a look at our forecast map. We have that frontal boundary, which is now in the northwest Bahamas. Ahead of that was those showers that we experienced during the early afternoon hours. Those showers have now moved off over the open waters up the Atlantic. The frontal system will go through later on tonight, and that will usher in some cool temperatures over the next several days. On our satellite picture, you can see much of the showers now making its way into the southeast Bahamas. There's a secondary line pushing through the extreme northwest Bahamas. That too will eventually push out over the Atlantic later on tonight, giving way to some clearing skies. Tonight, clear and windy conditions can be expected later on with your low temperature at a comfortable 69 degrees. And tomorrow, we're looking at mostly sunny, breezy, and less humid with a high temperature of 75 degrees. And your extended weather forecast is going to shape up like this. Lots of sunshine right into Tuesday, but we'll have some cloudiness again on Wednesday, and that's due to another weak frontal system that will be pushing through the area. But the good news is it will reinforce the cool temperatures heading into the late part of the week and during the weekend. Desmond?
Thanks, Basil. And before we end our newscast, I want to send a happy birthday greeting to our very own Kendoshi Sims, graphic artist here at the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas. Wish you all the best. That ends the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. We thank you for continuing to make ZNS your #1 news and information network, as only the sun covers the Bahamas better than ZNS. On behalf of the entire team, thanks for watching. Good night.
Do what?
This.
Maybe if you
fussing.
just stop, I swear, like you irritate me so much.
Oh,
Like,
yeah?
I just want,
Yeah?
Like I swear, I don't understand how your brain.
You don't ever
works,
think
boy.
anything that I think of makes sense.
Because it never does.
And this is why you and I always argue.
No. We argue because you like to make noise for nothing over small things.
You don't listen to me.
You understand how frustrating?
Did you just hear what you
don't
said?
understand how frustrating it is.
Things like that.
You will
all
say
the
stupid
time.
things.
All the
you know
time.
how frustrating it is to deal with you on a daily basis? Come on to my face, please.
I'm gonna stay right here.
Come on to my face. I don't want to deal with you right now.
Or what? Come on to your face.
Move
Or
on my
what?
face,
Or
please.
what?
Move on my face,
Or
please.
what?
Step back.
No.
Step back.
No.
Step back. What happened?
You step back.
Don't push me.
Well, don't put your hands
me,
on
all
me.
right?
Well, don't put your hands
push
on me.
Stop playing, all right? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. How we get here?
I don't know. Maybe we're just not working anymore.
So that's it. We over.
I guess.
Or maybe we could give it one more try.
Okay. One more try.
I love you.
I love you too.
Some call him a domestic terrorist, some call him a blessing, and some call him a figment of our imagination. Regardless of your view of the huntsman, two things are for sure. Number one, this mysterious vigilante is still at large. And number two, he's dangerous, even if he's acting on some moral agenda against the upsurge of wolf-pack-related crimes within the community. Sir, a moment, please. With your personal experience with the husband, how do you find him, friend or foe?
What? Friend or foe? Monica, this boy is a godsend. People talking about he's a tyrant or a problem. He ain't no problem. He gotta come from God. Man, I don't think that's what happened. The little wolf pack them try gang me. They try rob me. And on the tin air, he come out and he just strip everybody up. What?
Thin air?
Yeah, man, he had a little hatchet. And guess what? He just started swinging and everybody's on the floor. Wow, when I opened my eye, he was gone. Man, this boy saved my life.
Sounds dangerous.
Dangerous? You righty dangerous. He off the chain dangerous.
So, do you think he's a man or a beast? Or is he just a wolf himself?
Miss, I don't care what he is. All I know is this boy come out of nowhere and saved my life. That's my dog, boy. Ow! Huh?
I thought I seen the light, a gleam that's in my eye. but still we seem to die with all these dreams inside. But it won't matter anyway if all I do is jog in place, trying to make it to an olden age before I see the golden gates. I just trying to skip down to a place where your grace abounds, have a lot of play. I don't know how freedom tastes, cause I don't know when last I ate. I've been hungry, my stomach been growling, and I know if you could starve me or feed me. You say you my dog, so just bark if you need me. You my dog, so just bark if you need me. While my thoughts just attack me and eat me, harm me and beat me. I don't know, cause your words been hard to believe. I would tell you what I saw tonight if those demons didn't rob me blind. I was born in the golden sun, but I reap from the coldest love. Hey, I don't reap from the golden law. My dog's been hungry, they might eat from your golden hunt. If the shepherd leaves his sheep, what else is there to eat? Ain't no stomach full while these wolves covered in wool. I just tryna be fed in a place I won't want for bread and I'm gone for good. It's a story you won't find in books, though these kids out there riding hoods. I've been hungry, my stomach been growling, and I know if you can starve me or feed me. You say you my dog, so just bark if you need me. You my dog, so just bark if you need me. When my thoughts just attack me and eat me, harm me and beat me. I don't know, cause your words been hard to believe. So now you losing time, and you think I owe you mine. Reach for silver spikes, you want me to be grilled alive, but I don't read from the golden law. My dog's been howling, they might eat from your golden. I've been hungry, my stomach been growling. I know if you could stop me or feed me. If you my dog, bark if you need me. Bark if you need me. You talk me, you need me. I don't know, cause your words been hard to believe.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you wherever you are. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
It doesn't matter. All right. What did they say? You know, just get out of it. No. No. You know what? I gotta go.
Mr. Gates? Mr. Gates? Mr. Gates? Mr. Gates? Mr. Gates? Hello, Mr. Gates? Hello. I need some help, please. Mr. Gates. Mr. Gates.
What do you have here? Hector Gates, 50, CEO of Game Plus. Found unconscious. Died before the paramedics team arrived.
Hector Gates? Number house Hector Gates?
Yep.
Any signs of trauma or forced entry?
No forced entry, not even a sign of struggle. Looked like old boy was getting it in. Someone literally sent him out stiff. And that someone, I intend to find.
This is a breaking news update. The Gaming Board and the Gambling Association are mourning the loss of Hector Gates, CEO of multi-million-dollar gambling empire Game Plus. Mr. Gates was found dead at his headquarters Monday night. Police are still undergoing investigation into the sudden death of Mr. Gates. Police do suspect foul play and is treating this as a premeditated murder case.
Hello?
Hi, is this Brave Gates?
Who is this?
I'm a reporter from News Now, and I'd like to ask you a few questions about your father.
Are you friggin' serious? How about you take your questions and shove it?
Miss Gates, do you know of anyone who may have had it out for your husband?
Listen, when you're rich, there's always enemies. But every dog that barks, you don't expect it to bite. My husband's only enemy was being rich.
What about infidelity? Did he have any sweethearts?
Hold up. My mom's husband just died. My father. And you're gonna answer a stupid question like that? You're gonna have to leave now.
It's okay, Victor. It seems to me you have no leads whatsoever, and your poor line of questioning shows me your incompetency. So please, do us a favor. Go and find the real suspect. Listen, Victor. Every family has their secrets, but we decide which ones we want to share. I don't want that nosy detective snooping for the skeletons in my closet. So, make sure they're wearing the right clothes.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you wherever you are. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I don't go in water, I just go to profile with somebody daughter. I like to what I heard, the love. Yeah. You should know I'm a Bahamian from the Bahamas. It's the place you vacation. Slum domino every occasion. If I did it all.
Brave? Brave! Hey! Long time no see. Feel like it's been like 20 years.
I just saw you yesterday.
Hey, you know FaceTime don't count.
Funny how people know how to find home when there's money to inherit. I just hope you ain't thinking that Daddy left you anything in his will, because I'd be happy to disappoint you.
It's good to see you too, Chanel.
Brave. Oh, honey. Are you sure you're still vegan?
You're looking a little chunky there. And what's with the hairdo? You know braids do not compliment you.
Yes, Mommy, I am still vegan, and I'm trying something new. I'm natural now.
More like a natural disaster. I don't want people to see you walking around looking like this. So I will get Cindy to come, and she will straighten your hair for you.
Mom, lighten up, man. Brave just got here. Plus, I'm sure she'll be gone by after the funeral.
Be nice, Victor. If we're lucky, she'll stay until dinner. Come here, girl. Give your sister-in-law a hug.
Sarge, you gotta take a look at this. Mr. Gates, his wife, her alibi, it didn't check out. She wasn't at no gym. The gym owner never saw her.
So what you trying to say?
The coroner said that he died at 8 p.m. The call log showed Lillian Gates called at 7:30 p.m. And then eyewitnesses claim that they saw them in the parking lot of Game Plus that day. And then there's this.
I see. Don't get too ahead of yourself, Bryant. Look, the Gates, these ain't the type of people you mess with. You start digging up stuff. Next thing you know, they're investigating you.
Wait, Sarge. When since we start getting scared of people? Right? We dig up stuff. That's the job.
Look, I ain't trying to tell you how to do your job. I am warning you to investigate with caution.
Easy on the bread, Brave. We don't need you putting on any more pounds now, do we?
Talking about flying. How's Florida?
I'm in Georgia. 7 years now.
Oh, you like it there? I got a cousin up in Atlanta. Which part of Georgia you live in?
I'm in Decatur. It's a nice city.
So, Brave, be real. You think if I move to America, I have a chance of being a big rapper like Drake?
Boy, stop your foolishness. Danielle, you are going to be a lawyer or doctor.
Mommy, you never even heard me rap.
Boy, I don't care. Be something with dignity. Rapping is for thugs and hood rats. My God, you're already a black young man, and all the world will ever see is your blackness. Do something that sets you apart. Only the powerful will win, not the strongest or the smartest. The powerful. Your education is your power. Tell him, Brave. College is important. Brave's in college.
Actually, I sorta took some time off to, rediscover myself.
Translation, everyone. She dropped out. What happened, Brave? College too smart for you?
So, wait a minute. If you ain't in college, then what have you been doing with all the tuition money that's been sent your way?
So tell us, Brave, exactly what did you discover?
That life is more than the box and system that you or society tells us we should live. College isn't the only way to education or power. If Daddy were here, he'd agree. Look at everything he built without even stepping foot into college.
Sounds to me like the only thing you've discovered is how to be an embarrassment to this family. Your father built this empire for y'all to have opportunities. All he ever wanted was for y'all to do what he didn't get to do. Go to college. But no, you couldn't even do that because you and your foolish philosophies too good for college. But if you think for 1 second you will bring shame and disgrace to me and your father's legacy, you had better think again.
Where to?
Do you know if my Uncle Benny still works at that restaurant out west?
Bahama Grill?
Then Bahama Grill it is.
And I say, boy, my island's in the sun, 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 sun. Bring it up now. And I say, boy, my island's in the sun. Carnival time is here, but when I turn to party,
Brave? Brave, that's you? Y'all come give your uncle a hug. I ain't seen it in 1,000 years. Looking just like your mom. Listen, bring more boiled and open soup and some of them rolls. You gotta be hungry. If I know my sister, she feeding you that dog food.
Man, Uncle Benny's still the best cook on the island.
Oh, thank you, child. Thank you. But I must say, though, been trouble since the news broke. Sorry about the old man. I still can't believe it. I feel like a dreaming. And I just saw him in here the other day, you know. But I must say this. Shark ain't the only one with his cut in the sea.
What do you mean?
What I mean? Brave, your enemies come in all shapes and sizes. So keep your eyes open. You hear me? When you're successful in this here country, sharks ain't the only one who wants your blood.
I know one thing. You don't just kill my daddy and walk. It don't go down like that. I won't have it.
Brave. Keep your eyes open.
It was either me or him.
I know, but it didn't have to be this way.
You don't understand? We could have lost everything. It was either me or him. And I chose us.
Your mummy almost yanked her wig off for Brave. I swear that girl is always on some spiritual journey. I still wonder what she did with all that tuition money, though. Hey, babe, you okay? Babe, you okay? Here, let me get that.
You know, death isn't always a bad thing. With Dad gone now, I could finally run things the way I see it. No more pushback. I'm the boss now.
Good. Because we have worked too hard for this moment. There. All done, boss.
Hello? Look, if anyone links anything back to me, you will not like it. Lose my number.
Who are you talking to?
No one. I just needed a moment.
No time for moments. We head to the deck in 5.
Hector was always like a brother to me. Anything I needed, he had my back. He was a real man. He handled his business, and he loved his family. I especially saw how he loved on Lillian. That was real love. May not have been perfect, but it was real. What doing you all today, officers? We only trying to say goodbye to the dead in peace.
I have a warrant for Mrs. Gates' arrest.
What?
Lillian Gates, you're under the arrest for the murder of Hector Gates.
Circumstances made me what I am. Second chances never came around. No.
Backs caught every night to make a way for them.
Heavenly Father, make a way for them.
We came from hard living to hard suffering. You lost your dog, I put a lock in, and we all feel it. Cause we're
It's Premiere Week at S. You asked for new local programs, and we heard your call. So here's the lineup starting this fall. Catch Legends, The Untold Story on Mondays at 9 a.m. Also on Monday starting at 8 p.m., watch the making of your favorite meal on Dishing It Up. The decisions are final and the cases are real. The ever so popular Justice with Judge Carroll slides in at 2 p.m. on Tuesdays. You don't want to miss that. Later on Legal Tuesdays, there's the Legal Brief, where legal advice is given out by the country's top attorneys. Moving down to Thursday. Thursdays at 9 a.m., The Drop, a video show with the best of the best local music artists. And on that trend, arts and entertainment will kick off your weekends on Fridays at 8 p.m. with Everything Entertainment. Time out, 4 p.m. on Sundays have never had it so good. Finally, a sports show to tune into. And wrapping things up on Sundays at 6 p.m. is Rhythm of Fate, a gospel video show to touch your spirit. Make sure to tune in this fall for a new experience in local programming only on ZNS.
Happy holidays from the management and staff at the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
Christmas to the horses again.
Just ready for Chelsea. Oh!
Tonight's first Christmas movie, Season for Miracles.
It's a good one.
It's on at 8.
If your homework's done.
It will be.
Tomorrow is a big work day. Remember, Dad, I've got my shoot for the yearbook in the morning.
That's not gonna work.
For school, I'm doing the class photos tomorrow.
Not tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow. I told you a long time ago.
Danny, you can see for yourself the snow is going to add hours to picking up and baling the trees.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you now.
Well, you're going to have to call your teacher and postpone it. I'm going to need you all day.
But this is important.
So's this. You going to pay the bills? Hey! Come back here! He can see for himself.
Not now.
It's Bridget.
What is it?
I don't think he's too mad.
I'm not hungry.
It was a good movie.
I've seen it.
He just wants to get ready for New York.
It's getting worse every year.
He misses Mom. It's just one day.
It's not just one day. All right, it's the yearbook. There's a deadline.
I'm gonna miss our talent recital during third period.
It's not the same, Bridget. That yearbook is the kind of thing that looks good on a college resume.
Well, maybe they'll let you do it anyway, another day.
You don't understand the way things work.
When's the pickup?
Trucks will be here in a few hours. They're always late.
No, the trees have to be completely loaded, ready to go by 9 a.m. tomorrow, so let's shake a leg.
Dad! Danny, dinner's ready.
Oh, looks good. Danny, come on. Hurry up before your sister's food gets cold.
Come on, Danny.
So, you just gonna sit here in silence?
Well, gee, Dad, what do you want me to say? How happy I am that I let down my friends on the yearbook staff?
This is a working farm. And believe it or not, you're an essential part of how it works. The way you and Bridget have pitched in this year has made all the difference.
And what about next year? And when do I get to decide what I want to do?
When you get your priorities straight. This will all be yours one day. Don't you get that?
Mom would never let you do this.
What did you say?
Guess who won the talent recital at school? Luann Goretzky. Are we ready to roll?
All set. Come on, Daddy. Here we go. Almost there. Have you picked out a Broadway show yet?
I'll see anything with music.
Bet you're ready for Mrs. Quinn's cooking.
I can't wait.
Yay, a real cook.
Hey, without me, you'd starve.
Well, you know, it's that time of year when the Byrne family hits town.
Hello, Mrs. Quinn.
Oh, how are you doing?
Oh, another year, another crop harvested.
And this one, so tall I'm getting dizzy just looking at you. Hi. You're not too grown up for my cookies, I hope. No. Oh, soon you'll be telling your father how to run the farm.
He already is.
And who are you? Oh, I bet you're excited to have another month off from school.
Of course.
We're gonna have loads of fun this year. Come on in and eat. Oh, you're too beautiful.
All right, let's get this truck unloaded. There's small. There you go, Bridget. Right up next to the other ones. Stick up by that box there. So, you start off with a challenge. Fix your sights on her. Yeah, she won't want one. Of course she won't. She has one for years, but we're gonna change that. Like I said, a little challenge.
I have got a beautiful Christmas tree for you this year.
Hi, welcome back. Stars and the branches, right?
No, that's Stardust.
Oh, right.
I've got a white fir right here, just like the ones you used to buy.
Sorry.
This is the year I sell you a tree.
No, it really isn't. Oh, yeah.
Told you.
Dad, there's the man that just bought some roasted chestnuts.
Promise you. Well, the day we can't sell a Christmas tree to a guy buying chestnuts, the day we're out of business.
Hepatitis is the inflammation of the liver, which is the organ responsible for filtering toxins from the body, producing bile for digestion, and producing proteins and clotting factors. The most important cause of hepatitis worldwide is viruses, of which there are 5 main types: A, B, C, D, and E. Hepatitis B and C are major health challenges globally, affecting over 300 million persons worldwide. The suspicion of hepatitis may be a challenge, as there are typically no symptoms. However, if infected, non-specific symptoms may include decreased appetite, nausea, vague abdominal discomfort, jaundice or yellow eyes, and abnormal liver function tests. If not treated, hepatitis of any type can lead to cirrhosis and liver cancer, which leads to over 1 million deaths worldwide. If you suspect you may have been exposed to the virus that causes hepatitis, talk to your doctor today and get tested.
This public service announcement is brought to you by the Public Hospitals Authority in conjunction with the Medical Association of the Bahamas and the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
Here you are.
I just came up here.
You did some good work today.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna hang up here for a bit. Try some time exposures.
Oh. Okay.
All right. So, I might be a while.
Make sure you get some rest.
Okay, Dad.
See you in the morning.
All right. Morning.
Morning, son.
Sit down, Danny. How about some eggs?
Thanks, but I thought I'd take a walk around.
Now?
Yeah, it's for a little bit.
Sit down and eat. We've got setup to do. We'll talk about time off later. Well, Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Here you go. Where's Danny?
Well, he said he'd be back.
Back from where? What does that mean?
I don't know. He went off that way.
How long ago was that?
We were busy.
Morning. Castle opens at 10.
I mean, is it New York or is it Disneyland?
First time here?
It's something I didn't expect, you know?
Yeah. She's pretty special. Stick around. Got some nice views from up in the tower.
Okay. I'm Danny.
Bill.
Nice to meet you, Bill.
Nice to meet you, too.
Maybe you could show me around or something?
I'd be happy to. Just give me a few minutes to finish up here.
5 minutes until closing.
Well, hello. How's the Christmas tree business going?
That was really taken in 1868?
Yes.
I love these old shots.
They're made from glass plates.
They're amazing.
I feel the same way.
I think it'd be so cool to work here. To get a job in photography, do you have to go to college?
It helps. Are you planning to become a photographer?
Oh man, that's like a dream.
Well, have you ever taken a class?
No, but I do shoot all the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's my mom's. She gave it to me when I was 10. Check these out.
You took these.
Mm-hmm. Back home. And there's...
They're great.
So, this Clement Clark Moore, he wrote The Night Before Christmas.
You did. It was called A Visit from St. Nicholas originally. He wrote it on a sleigh ride home from Greenwich Village on Christmas Eve of 1822.
I took that one with a slow shutter speed. Yes.
It really works.
Well, what about me?
What about you, what?
Well, I thirsty too, you know.
You want to see all the water out there?
Well, why you don't give me your water, and then you go try and drink that salt water?
You crazy, eh?
I ain't the one talking to a dog, you know.
Ain't nobody can drink salt water.
Then why you won't give it to me? All dogs need fresh, cool water and sufficient shelter from the sun all year round, especially on the beach and during the hot summer months.
Summers are very hot here in the Bahamas, so please make sure all pets have ample, cool, fresh water in proper containers and sufficient shelter from the sun, even on the beach. And make sure all dog houses and kennels have proper ventilation. Let's make it Bahamian to be humane.
This message has been brought to you by the Bahamas Humane Society and the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
Hey. How's the math going?
You are in trouble. Did you see Dad?
He's busy with the customer. He didn't see me.
He was asking for you.
Where have you been?
This is the most incredible city. I mean, the energy, the colors, the people, the movement, I mean, everywhere.
Perhaps you should go out and see if your father needs any help.
Never mind. I may do without him.
Rockin' and the jingle jangling.
Catherine. We're heading down to Charlie's Tavern for drinks. Want to come? Oh, I'm taking some work home tonight. Thanks so much, though. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye. Hey, you're back?
Yeah, I had to get one more look.
When do you head home?
In a couple days. You know, I think that's the same street where we sell our trees. That's the same building.
It is.
Do they still take these photographs?
Not often. It's a very fragile process. You know, if you're really interested in this, you should definitely check out some of the photography schools here in New York. Well, have you ever been to Parsons?
I'd never get in.
Are you kidding? With the photographs you showed me, you'd have an excellent chance.
Really?
Absolutely. As an artist, you should never doubt yourself.
Okay.
There you go, Father. Our last tree at a bargain price. God bless you. I have to say, I've got a real knack for waiting for the last possible moment.
What can I say? New York's an expensive place. You gotta take your bargains where you can find them.
I thought we agreed no presents. It's not much.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. See you next year.
Yep. Well, that's it.
It's early. Can we still go see a Broadway show?
Oh, gosh, yeah, I don't know about that.
Please.
Wait a minute. What are these?
When did you get these?
I've got my ways. All right, it starts at 8, so let's go get Miss Quinn.
Come on, Danny.
I think I'm tired out.
Come on, it'll be fun.
I just don't feel like going.
Your sister has been looking forward to this since she got here. Now, let's not disappoint her. Let's go.
You go.
This is to celebrate all of our hard work. You deserve this just as much as anybody. Now, look, we'll go out tonight. Then, tomorrow, we'll have Christmas dinner with Mrs. Quinn. We'll pack up and we'll head home.
Dad, I'm not going home with you and Bridget.
What do you mean you're not coming home with us?
I'm gonna stay here.
Would you just stop it here? Bridget, hold on.
Look, I mean it. I'm gonna find a job and make my way.
Oh, you're gonna find a job and make your way.
I can't talk to you about it.
That's right, because it's nonsense.
You know, you taught me not to waste time talking when there's work to be done.
Hey, you are not going anywhere.
Go with me, Dad.
You're 16 years old. This is New York City. Now, come here.
What do you go with me?
Stop it! Daddy, stop!
Danny!
Daddy, please, stop it!
What's happening? Mr. Byrne!
Get that kid!
Danny!
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Danny! Let go of me!
You're not going anywhere. What's going on here?
This is my son. He's trying to run away. He's just a kid.
What happened to your nose?
It was an accident.
It didn't play that way from the street. Did you see what happened?
Danny didn't want to go home.
I lost that. I wouldn't worry about it. Once he calms down, he'll be back.
hurry, sweetie. Danny will be back.
Officer Rip Collins, please.
Dinner's ready.
I'll be there in a minute, hon.
Collins.
Rip, it's Christy Byrne.
Hey, Christy. Good to hear from you. How are things?
Good. Good. I thought I'd let you know I'm heading down there Monday. Any news?
Christy.
I know that you said that you'd call, but
Yeah, I know. It's been a few months since you've been down here.
I just haven't heard anything new.
If we haven't heard anything, then we have to go under the assumption that Danny's all right. Wherever he is.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, thanks, and I'll see you when I get down there.
Sure thing.
I made that chicken you like.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
You ready?
Welcome back, dears.
Smells as delicious as ever.
I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you.
It's good to be here.
And how are you?
Fine.
Go on now, eat. Have you heard anything?
But we will.
Catherine, it's Mom. Hopefully you're out having fun tonight. Your father and I were just talking. We haven't heard from you in a while. And I thought we might try to convince you to come up for the holidays again. I know you said you're busy with work, but I think it might be good. I can't help but worry that the anniversary is coming up. Your father tells me I needn't be maudlin, but I just want to make certain you're okay. So that's it, I guess. Call us.
Catherine O'Mara.
Hello, Father.
I almost didn't recognize you.
I know, it's been a while.
We'd love to have you back.
Thank you.
Even if it's just for a visit.
Yeah, we got room for a bunch more.
Okay, here you go.
Okay. All right. Okay up there, Bridget?
Oh, you are too good. Glad you noticed.
Right over here.
There he is again. Starts earlier every year. It's after Thanksgiving. All I can think about when I see him is here we go again. Christmas Day you drop from here on out.
That's not what I think about.
What do you mean?
Just try to picture him chopping down one tree.
Stop it.
Doesn't hurt to look, honey.
The guy's a jerk.
I know that, but what's the harm in looking?
Okay, I gotta get to work.
Hey, this look-up promo thing's really taking off, isn't it?
The last 3 have all gotten a ton of responses for the newspaper. Everyone seems to think they know where the statues are.
Where's this one?
You'll have to look up, won't you?
See how the branches glisten? That's the Cape Breton salt spray.
No, thank you.
Sometimes starlight gets caught in the branches.
I thought it was stardust.
Yes, it is. But when the starlight reflects off the stardust, that's when it really shines.
Oh, it's a delicate distinction, I guess.
Well, I'm glad you remembered. Don't think I've forgotten that beautiful smile of yours. You were once one of the most prized customers. One of these years, I'm going to celebrate winning you back. Rip, good to see you. How was your trip down? Oh, it was fine. So, you got anything new for me?
I really just came down to see how you're doing.
Oh. I'm okay.
This is perfect.
I thought you'd like them.
And the caption should read, Silver Bells, like the song. This is the one. I want to put this on banners all over town, advertising the exhibit.
Okay.
Of course, we should send it to the Post.
I already have.
I think we should give the photographer a bonus out of the exhibit fund.
Dad, can I, have a private word with you about this lookup project?
If it involves a lookup project, then it involves Catherine, too. Did you see the latest?
Yeah, terrific. Look, there's a group demonstrating outside the Driscoll building this morning. They're protesting the removal of some winged lion on the top floor. Dad, we have $5 million tied up in that redevelopment.
I'm sorry, Senator. I'm not trying to lose your money. I'm just trying to do some good.
Well, your project is not doing us any good.
New Yorkers need to start looking up again. There's a world of architectural wonders right over their heads, and they don't even notice it.
Well, I wish you'd discuss this ridiculous cross-promotion in the Post before you just went ahead and did it.
It's a novelty, which is catching on, by the way.
Well, let's just keep in mind that our real estate business pays for your art endeavors.
Oh, don't worry. You're doing a great job.
Influenza, or the flu as it is commonly called, is a viral illness that usually occurs between the months October to March. The virus is transmitted from person to person through coughing, sneezing, or talking. Symptoms include fever, cough, headache, runny nose, generalized body aches, and fatigue. There is no specific treatment for the flu, and the symptoms usually dissipate after 3 to 7 days. Because it is caused by a virus, antibiotics are not used to treat the flu. Persons are encouraged to rest and drink lots of fluids. Panadol is recommended for fever and body aches associated with the flu. However, aspirin should be avoided due to the risk of bleeding. To decrease the spread of flu, persons are encouraged to get their flu shot annually and practice good cough hygiene. Additional information can be provided by your community clinic or the Health Education Division at the Ministry of Health. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health in partnership with the Public Hospitals Authority.
Good night, love.
Daddy, are you going out now?
I may go out for a little while, yeah.
Will we ever see Danny again?
If I have anything to say about it, we will. You leave the worrying to me. You get some rest. I'll see you in the morning.
Daddy, if we do see Danny again, what are you gonna do to him?
What am I gonna do to him?
Are you gonna hurt him?
Of course not. I want him back.
Same as you.
Good night, Daddy.
Good night, love.
Here, you'll freeze your soul out there.
Oh, I don't hit the spot.
Please come back at a reasonable hour. We can't have you out there all night.
Yes, Mrs. Quinn.
Now, don't humor me. I'm serious.
Yes, Mrs. Quinn.
I miss him too, you know.
Thank you. Good evening.
Evening.
I'm looking for someone. My son, his name is Daniel Burr, and he's 17 years old. I was wondering if you could take a...
No.
Are you sure? If you wouldn't mind just giving a good look at that photo. I want to look at the picture again.
Thought you'd gone to bed.
Wasn't tired.
Are you all right, darling? You can tell me anything, you know. It's okay to be worried. I know you're concerned about your brother and your dad.
We always did everything together. Now it's just me and Dad pretending all the time that everything's okay.
I've been around long enough to know that these things have a way of working out.
Sometimes I really wish Mom was here.
Oh, darling, I know. She was a wonderful woman. How could she not be with such a smart, lovely daughter?
She always knew the right thing to do.
So does your dad. Maybe he'll have some luck tonight.
Excuse me, I'm looking for my son. Perhaps you could take a look at the picture. Yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, I'm looking for my son.
I don't know.
He's 17. This was taken a year ago. Perhaps you could... Maybe you've seen him around here somewhere?
No.
that's a steal. Yeah, okay. Let me go clear some space and come back when I can get some help bringing it in.
I can help.
Oh, well, thanks, officer, but it's...
Rip. Name's Rip.
Well, you don't have to go out of your way.
I don't mind.
All right, thanks. Just give me 1 second and I'll make some space.
You know her?
Yeah, just to say hi.
Desk sergeant said you called last night.
Yeah, remember I told you about that postcard that Danny sent me this summer, the one of the Brooklyn Bridge?
Sure.
I was over there last night, and they got these shops out there that sell postcards of the bridge. Here's the address of one of them that looks like it sells the exact same card. Maybe you could go over there during the day and show them that picture of Danny I gave you. I don't know, maybe he bought it from you. Maybe they remember him. I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job.
They sell those cards at every souvenir shop in Manhattan.
I know, but this card is, so I've got to go on.
Hey, Christy,
I can just feel them walking around down there by the bridge, you know? It's all lit up at night. The lights, they're like stars. I mean, that's what Danny must have thought. He must miss the nighttime skies of home. And he'd feel comfortable being near the water.
Christy, we're doing everything we can.
I know.
This poster is perfect. We need these on every lamppost tomorrow.
Did you see the picture in the paper today?
Oh, yeah, it looks great. By the way, where are the bells?
I have to ask the photographer.
Well, I'll find out. The Post has promised to run the answer on Christmas if nobody gets it by midnight Christmas Eve.
Dad, listen, I gotta go over to the Hudson site. I'm never gonna make the show tonight. Why don't you and Sarah and the kids go? Have a good time.
Well, can't you do that tomorrow?
I'm swamped. The curtain's at 8.
Well, I gotta scram. Looks like I'm taking my grandchildren to see the Nutcracker tonight. Don't work too late.
I won't. Get in here.
Here's some new ones. What's this?
More money.
What for?
A bonus for the picture of the bells. They're going up all over town. And did you see the paper today?
Yeah, I had a good feeling about that one.
So where are they, by the way? The newspaper's been asking.
I think you know.
I don't. You never told me.
Well, have you tried looking up?
Cute. Danny, Mr. Rhinebeck is going to ask me again. I'm going to have to tell him something. He really loves your work, you know.
Really?
I wish you'd let me tell him about you.
No, you promised no one would know.
But it could be an opportunity.
Yeah, an opportunity for my dad to find me.
At some point, you're going to have to let people know. Okay, wait a minute. When's the last time you had anything to eat?
I'm fine. Look, I found out they're holding a GED test in mid-January at PS 652. Now, do you think I could use the upstairs library to study for it?
You have to be out before 7 in the morning.
Okay. There is one more thing. Do you think you could fix it so I could see my sister? You know, without my dad finding out about it.
It won't be long.
Yes, sir.
Morning. Still thinking about that tree?
No, but I can't help thinking about you out here in the cold. I thought you might like some hot coffee.
Oh, gee, that's, thanks. It's funny, you know, we've seen each other around for years, and yet we don't know each other's, I'm Christopher Byrne. Christy.
Catherine O'Mara.
Oh, it's a nice Irish name.
Well, it was my husband's, but I was O'Doul before Brian and I got married.
I haven't seen, Brian in a while.
He passed away 3 years ago, almost to the day.
I'm sorry to hear that. I lost my wife to cancer 4 years ago.
I came to ask for something.
Well, you brought the good coffee, so the answer is yes.
Well, my friend Lizzie and I, you know Lizzie?
Oh, yeah, she Liz.
Exactly. Well, we were going to take her daughter Rose ice skating, and I was wondering if your little girl,
Bridget?
Bridget, would like to come with us.
Well, that's very thoughtful of you, but I'm not sure.
What's going on, Daddy?
Catherine here has invited you to go ice skating.
Can I?
Well, I guess you promised to be careful.
Of course.
Wonderful. We'll meet outside Shayla's at 6:30.
She'll be there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Danny.
Hi, Bill. Bit cold, huh?
Sure is.
Thanks for letting me crash.
Do me a favor, though, would you? I'll leave this window unlocked for you when I can. Be sure to shut it so it looks closed. Boss noticed it the other day.
It's all right. I'll make sure no one sees anything.
It's 6:30.
So it is. Wouldn't you rather go skating with me, maybe later next week?
Dad.
I think Miss Quinn is planning a special meal.
Oh, it'll wait until she gets back. She'll be fine.
I think I'm gonna tag along.
What about the stand?
Oh, business has been lousy all day. Come on. It'll be fun.
idea was to get the little girl away from her father.
He invited himself. What can I do?
What if he sees Danny?
For all I know, Danny's not going to show up then.
All right, see if this is tight enough.
Your daughter's terrific.
Yeah, she's great. I only wish I could make things a little easier for her.
Is it hard for you to be in New York?
Because of my son? You don't know what it's like to realize you've pushed the person you love the most away from you. I've been back down here half a dozen times this year looking for him, and I don't even know if he's alive.
Oh, but he is.
Oh, I pray that you're right.
If he weren't, you'd know. When someone you love dies,
Part of your heart dies.
you can't quite believe you can go on breathing.
I'm sorry that you know that.
I'm sorry, too. About Danny.
They're good.
All right, I'll take you around.
Dad, I'm going myself.
You want me to take you around?
I'm too old.
What was I thinking?
I'm not too old. You can take me around.
Sounds like a great idea.
Richard, it's me.
Okay, enough of that.
We missed you so much.
We have to talk fast.
You have to see him, Danny.
I came to see you.
He goes out looking for you every night. He doesn't sleep, he cries.
Dad doesn't cry.
Not when he thinks anyone's looking.
Looks like he's having a blast. How's the farm?
You're not there.
I miss you.
Come back.
I can't do that.
Where do you sleep?
Lots of places.
How do you eat?
I do okay. You know, I'll make a little money.
Let me just tell Dad that you're here.
No. Please, Bridget, I'll come see you again, Mrs. Quince.
When?
When I can. But only if you promise not to tell Dad that you saw me. Come on, you've got to promise.
I promise.
Okay.
There she is.
Hello. Hi.
Are you having as good a time as I am?
I love you, Daddy. Thanks so much for inviting me today. Yeah, it was fun. Maybe we can do something else this week. You know, hang out. Absolutely. That'd be great. I'm in St. Lucy's car on Sundays. You should come hear us. We could do something afterwards. Hey, Dad, can we go to church on Sunday and hear Rose sing?
I don't know, honey. Sundays is one of our busiest days.
Please. We're practicing tomorrow morning. You can come then.
Rose, sweetheart, Mr. Burns busy with his business.
No. Tomorrow will be okay. What time?
8.
Oh, we can do that. How about you, Catherine? What do you say? Would you like to come?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think I can.
I like this one.
What's going on around here?
We're working.
Huh. Friday night, I came back to the office just past 10. And I did something you might approve of, Dad. I looked up.
You did?
The library light was on.
Well, that must have been me. I was working late.
Logbook says you signed out a little before 8.
I must have left the lights on. Sorry, I won't do it again.
Interesting thing is, when I got up here, I could see they were still on from the hallway, but by the time I came around through your office, the lights had shut off, seemingly all by themselves.
Perhaps you were wrong.
Except the computer was left on.
I must have neglected to turn it off.
Son, look at these images. Aren't they wonderful? Which one do you think best epitomizes what we're trying to do for the city?
I don't know, Dad. What are you trying to do?
Bring out the news that life is short and we waste too much of it rushing around.
I think we should all be a little bit more concerned with security around here.
Where are you headed?
What's my nightly ritual? I'm looking for my boy. It must seem crazy. Try to find him in a big city like this, but I gotta try. When my wife was dying, I made a promise to her I'd watch over the kids. I wonder what she'd think if she saw me now.
I'm so sorry, but I'm sure she'd know you're doing everything you can for them. Before Brian died, he promised me he'd be with me forever. I think about that all the time. And I guess deep down, I know that he is here with me. Just not the way I'd like him to be. Don't give up hope on Danny.
Thank you.
It's premiere week at ZNS. You asked for new local programs, and we heard your call. So here's the lineup starting this fall. Catch Legends, The Untold Story on Mondays at 9 a.m. Also on Mondays starting at 8 p.m., watch the making of your favorite meal on Dishing It Up. The decisions are final and the cases are real. The ever so popular Justice with Judge Carroll slides in at 2 p.m. on Tuesdays. You don't want to miss that. Later on Legal Tuesdays, there's the Legal Brief, where legal advice is given out by the country's top attorneys. Moving down to Thursdays at 9 a.m., The Drop, a video show with the best of the best local music artists. And on that trend, arts and entertainment will kick off your weekends on Fridays at 8 p.m. with Everything Entertainment. Time Out, 4 p.m. on Sundays have never had it so good. Finally, a sports show to tune into. And wrapping things up on Sundays at 6 p.m. is Rhythm of Fate, a gospel video show to touch your spirit. Make sure to tune in this fall for a new experience in local programming only on ZNS.
All right, everybody, let's go, let's go. Concert positions, please. Christmas is almost here. We don't have much rehearsal time left. Come on. Step up. Nice. Becky. Stand next to Jean.
What time is it?
Good. Okay, eyes forward. I want you to look at
Don't
me.
worry. I'm sure they'll be here in a second,
Make this
okay?
good. Concert pitch, please.
There she is, the museum lady.
Oh, so now I'm the museum lady.
We missed you at Rose's rehearsal yesterday.
I know. She has a wonderful voice, doesn't she?
She was wonderful.
She was so kind to invite Bridget along the other day and tolerated my intrusion. I thought I'd reciprocate and invite you to dinner.
Oh.
I think it'd make Bridget really happy.
Yeah, we were gonna go to Chinatown.
You see?
Well, I wouldn't want to disappoint Bridget.
Good. It's set then. 8:30?
All right. I'll see you then. I've got to tell him the truth. Ice skating was that good, huh? He lied to the man about his own son. And how would you feel if Rose went missing for a year? I'd be out of my mind. What about Danny? You know, what about what he wants? How receptive is he going to be if you go confess to his dad? I know, but his dad is desperate to find him.
Hey, homework time.
Okay. See you later then.
Danny? Danny!
Danny! Son! Danny!
What's going on?
Wait up!
Hey, sorry.
Danny!
Get away from me. Sorry, sir.
Christy! What happened?
I saw him. This is his hat. It fell off his head. He doesn't want to see me.
Come with me.
Danny was a baby, he had a fever, and the doctors didn't know what was causing it, so they kept him at the hospital. And that night, I went home, I saw his teddy bear. I never thought I'd see him again. And this teddy bear was all I have of him.
I want to tell you something.
Catherine.
There's something I have to tell you. The label.
CL?
Chez Liz.
What?
Lizzie buys old hats at auctions and flea markets. She refurbishes them and then puts in her label before she puts them back up for sale.
So Danny bought this hat from your friend? Maybe she knows something about where he is. Let's call her.
She gave it to him.
But she would have told me, or told you, and you would have told me.
He asked us not to. I've seen him.
You've seen him? What? Why didn't you say something? Where is he?
I don't know.
Where did you see him?
Well, at the museum. Sometimes he just shows up.
Sometimes. How many times?
On occasion, I give him odd jobs.
Where is he staying?
I told you, I don't know.
Is he all right?
Yes. I've helped him whenever I could.
Why didn't you tell me this before?
He didn't want me to.
He didn't want you to. He's a kid. He's living on the street. I'm his father.
Christy, listen, please.
Do me the kindness next time of telling me if he shows up.
I just want to help. Christy.
Hey,
Hey,
tree looks nice.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Thanks again for helping me put it up, officer.
Officer, oh, I was hoping you'd at least remember my name.
Oh, who says I didn't?
Well, it's not officer.
Okay, Rip.
Much better.
You can call me Lizzie.
I was hoping that'd be the case. Could you excuse me for one second?
Of course, Officer Rip.
Christy. Hey, Christy. What's happening?
We need to talk.
Where you been? There's nobody watching the stand. Everything all right?
I lost my cash box. Whole day's earnings.
How long ago?
I don't know.
Well, how long did you leave it unattended?
About a half an hour. I was standing right here. I saw Danny.
You saw Danny?
He was watching me. He took off the moment I recognized him. I ran down the street, and I couldn't catch him.
Okay, and now your cash box is missing.
Danny didn't do this.
Sure?
He couldn't have.
But he was here.
Yeah, well, I know, but...
And he ran away?
Danny is no thief.
Okay, look, I'm not saying that he took it. But if we report the theft and him as a suspect, I can put out an APB on him. That way it's not just me stealing odd hours looking for him.
Okay.
Are you working late again tonight?
Oh, probably.
A word to the wise.
Yes.
If the library lights are on tonight, make sure you haven't signed out yet. Good night.
Mr. Rhinebeck.
That's all I'm going to say on the subject.
study here tonight?
One of my bosses saw the light and he left the computer on.
Well, I'll only use the table lamps, and I'll make sure I turn off the computer.
Danny, I can't afford to lose my job.
That's okay. Yeah, I'll go then.
You're not going anywhere. Would you sit down? Here's the deal. Study and we'll stay here tonight, but in the morning, you and I are gonna go to your father. Together. I'll take your side, you and me against him if it comes down to it. Do we have a deal? Would you please put down the picture? I'm talking to you, Danny.
You got married at St. Lucy's.
Yes, I did.
Looks like it was a beautiful wedding.
The most beautiful day of my life.
You know, I still miss my mom, too.
Then just think about how much your father is missing you.
Can I go and study now?
Who is that?
Hey, come back here!
I want to report an intruder that just left my building. Yeah, he's on the M10 bus. He's headed uptown. I'm getting in a cab right now, following him. Yeah, I'm midtown.
What are you doing up?
Can't sleep.
What's on your mind, kiddo? I saw him today.
Really?
He was watching us from across the street. And when I saw him, he ran away. And then later, I found the cash box was missing. The police are looking for him now.
For Danny?
Yeah.
He didn't take it.
I hope you're right.
He didn't take it. I did. It's under my bed.
Bridget,
I wanted to give it to him so he could eat better.
don't you know I would give you anything you asked for that you don't have to steal?
I saw him, and he looked really bad.
You saw him too.
Only when ice skating.
That was days ago. Why didn't you tell me this?
He made me promise. I'm sorry.
think he's this way, officer. There he is up there. Yeah, I see him. Careful, son. Just come back down. We just want to talk to you. Look, will you stop? Stay where you are. Slip. It's just a kid. Come on, there's water on the other side.
Yes.
Hello, ma'am. Is Christy Byrne here?
Oh, yes, please come in. Mr. Byrne!
Hey, Rip. I've been meaning to call you. I found my cash boxes here all along.
I have some news.
What is it?
2 officers followed a thief who matches Danny's description into Central Park. Now, apparently the boy tried to get away by scaling to the roof of the Belvedere Castle.
Is he okay?
He fell off the roof and into a frozen pond about 40 feet below. He fell through the ice, but they can't tell if he got out or if he's still under there. Does this belong to your boy?
Yeah. That's Danny's.
Well, what about me?
What about you, what?
Well, I thirsty too, you know.
You want to see all the water out there?
Well, why you don't give me your water, and then you go try and drink that salt water?
You crazy, eh?
I ain't the one talking to a dog, you know.
Ain't nobody can drink salt water.
Then why you won't give it to me? All dogs need fresh, cool water and sufficient shelter from the sun all year round, especially on the beach and during the hot summer months.
Summers are very hot here in the Bahamas, so please make sure all pets have ample, cool, fresh water in proper containers and sufficient shelter from the sun, even on the beach. And make sure all dog houses and kennels have proper ventilation. Let's make it Bahamian to be humane.
This message has been brought to you by the Bahamas Humane Society and the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
Danny? Lawrence, what are you doing here?
Are you aware one of our museum's cameras has been stolen? I just called my father. He's on his way.
How did you get that?
Did you know the boy who had this?
He didn't steal it. His name is Danny, and I loaned it to him.
I thought so.
The camera you are calling stolen took the picture of the silver bells.
Is that true?
Yes.
He's the one that took the picture of the silver bells?
Among others.
He may be dead. He just took a 40-foot drop off the top of Belvedere Castle in Central Park.
Danny?
I just came from there. They don't think he could have survived it.
Oh, no.
Where are you going?
I forgot to get James' phone. Did you hear that? Danny.
Chair, here. Here, put it back.
I'm calling an ambulance.
No.
This time you don't get a say. Give him your coat. Throw him out.
Stay warm.
No, don't worry, son. Don't worry. Here. She's getting help.
Please don't tell.
Danny, it's what's right.
I'm gonna head up to the park.
Didn't the officer want you to stay here?
I know I could be helping with the search. I just can't sit here. If Rip calls, just call my cell phone right away.
Hello?
Is Christy Byrne there, please?
Yes, he's right here.
This is Christy.
Christy.
Catherine, can I call you back? I can't talk right now.
It's about Danny. He's here with me at the hospital.
Is he okay?
He's under observation. The boy's father is here.
I'll tell the doctor.
He's alive.
Mr. Byrne,
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
I've stitched a rather severe cut on your son's head. He's got a concussion.
How bad is it?
Well, he's also recovering from hypothermia. I want to keep him under observation for a while, but it looks like he got here in time.
He's okay?
We'll know a little more tomorrow. You should go home and get some sleep. It might be a while before he's conscious.
I'm not leaving this hospital without him. I just want to take my son home.
We'll keep you informed.
I know it's none of my business.
When have you let that stop you?
You shouldn't force Danny to go back with you if he isn't ready.
Yeah, you're right. It's much better on the street for him.
That's not what I mean. He wants to go to college. He's studying for the GED right now, so he can do that. He's got talent, Christy. You shouldn't deny him the opportunity.
Why doesn't he want what he's got? I spent my whole life building his future, and the only thing in this life I can give him is my farm.
And that's a generous gift. You can give him something else. You can admire and encourage his work.
His work? Why can't his work be with me?
Have you ever really looked at his pictures?
Sure, he takes good pictures.
He takes pictures well enough to make a good living in it. Please listen to his side.
Of course I will. You think I'm some sort of monster?
I don't. I don't.
I appreciate everything you've done for him, but we don't need you here now. I need to be the one to see him. Alone. Without you.
I get it. And please, God, look after Danny. Please don't make a big deal out of this. All I can say is welcome back.
Dad, is there anything on the boy?
Still in intensive care from what I've heard.
He's gonna be okay, right?
I hope. Nobody said it for sure. I'm planning on heading over there.
I want you to know I had the charges against him dropped.
Thank you.
I know that picture he took means a lot to you.
So do you, son.